So the one thing both Iron Man films get absolutely right is the primary villain. Well, there is more than one, I suppose, in the second film. And I was in fact surprised that Vanity Fair of the Marvel Universe would do 2 cover features within the span of 6 months on arms dealers. I'm picturing lush Annie Leibovitz cover spreads in Christmas, with captains of the defense industry holding each other, ever so gently, as a gun protrudes in the background, like a steel phallus. And again, I could picture that in this world as well, but there we go. Anyway, Obadiah Stane, for example, from the first film, played by Jeff Bridges, he's just the name itself, you know, is open to all sorts of skullduggery, and I bet the sisters knew that little Obadiah would not grow up to be a philanthropist, because how could you with a name like Obadiah? You know, Jeff Bridges exudes sleaze and malice and corruption in Iron Man, but he does have that veneer of respectability, false respectability, I suppose. Mickey Rourke's Ivan Vanko in the second film has no time for such useless frivolities. He's a nuclear physicist, but he's so freaking hardcore. He actually has a blast furnace in his flat in Russia. I have a microwave. He has a blast furnace. And Ivan Vanko, because you cannot say his name any other way, he's feral, and he sounds like a cross between Nikolai, you know, the Viggo Mortensen character from Eastern Promises, and that woman in Flash Gordon. You know, the dispatch Vorok at Ajax to bring back his body. General Carter, that's her name. Anyway, and there's a scene where a Bentley drives into him, and not once, not twice, but 5 times, he's sandwiched between concrete and the strongest luxury car money could buy, and he walks away unscathed, and what's protecting his legs? Orange overalls. Badass. And, you know, I'd say his skin was tattooed, but it's not so much skin as it is hide that he's got. He's sweaty, he's grimy, he's positively disgusting. He's like a shaved silverback. And that's a good thing, you know. You don't want your comic book supervillains to be pretty and witty and gay. You want them to have an id the size of Kansas and muscles the size of Texas and other things the size of other big states, because the psychosexual nature of the superhero genre and the vicarious pleasure that the fans derive from it, from anonymously kicking the crap out of other people, it dictates such larger than life characters. And you know, I think that's the problem. If you have robots, that's not really that scary. Mickey Rourke in full bondage getup, that is scary. So yes, the villains, both films got right. Thanks. Back to the review.